Hi, my name is Wayne Kennedy. I'm here to show you the installation of the Ross bag. With your package that you receive from Ross, you'll have a Ross bag. This is the leather bag. You'll receive 2 canisters, both filled with granules, and 1 with the manifold. You'll also receive 4 tubes, 3 shorter ones for the drones and the longer one for the chanter. For installation purposes, you also receive a tape, a rubber seal, and a clamp for the chanter. There will be included a user manual for installation, so check back with this if you have any extra questions. And also, you'll need a flathead screwdriver. To start with, we're going to install the tubes into the stocks. So here I have the full stock range. So we have the mouthpiece, the chanter, 2 tenor drones, and the bass drone. So we don't need the mouthpiece at this stage. We'll start with the chanter stock. So that is the long hose here, and simply pushing in from the bottom of the stock, and so it reaches the top of the tube, and then we're twisting it to make it tight. And it should be tight that it just can't easily come out. And we can do that for the tenor drone stock. So if it is a little bit tight, you can just reverse twist it. So we're going anti-clockwise to loosen and clockwise to tighten. And just pushing it in, and make sure it's fully in before we tighten up clockwise. And again, it's not easily going to fall out. So just getting that flat before it goes in, pushing in again, and then clockwise. And the bass drone finally here. Okay, that's it. And that's the first section, and we'll bring the mouthpiece in when we're installing the bag. Okay, so next we're going to install the stocks into the bag. So in this we'll need the tape, which we mentioned earlier, the rubber seal, and the clamp. You also need a flathead screwdriver. So taking the bag has the zip there, obviously having that open, and we're going to start with the furthest stock away from the opening of the bag, which is the chanter. So with the long tube should be installed at this point. We're going to just push that all the way through from the inside of the bag out. So we're not installing any of these stocks from the outside in. Everything is done from the inside out. So we're going to push that to the end, and it comes out of the end of the bag here. And just at this point, I should mention, when you're installing all these, just be careful of the tubes not to bend them to our shape. They should be naturally falling with the newly designed tubes that we have. So there's just a little bit of a rubber lip at the end. You just got to get past that, and then you can pull it through. So now we can pull it through from the outside. And we are trying just to bring in the bag. I'll just show you on this one. We're trying to install this so it gets to the indent here. So as it is the chanter, we have this rubber to go on it. That's going to protect your bag from any sharp edges from the bag. So you just get that around, put it around the bag where you're going to install the clamp. Make sure it's fairly even, and then we're going to put the clamp on here. This is just to help make sure a good seal. Okay, that's on there. We'll just tighten that up. Okay. So next, we do need to put the tape over there, but I'll do that at the end and do all of them at once. So next we'll have our mouthpiece. Being the shortest stock out of all of yours, that's how you can tell the difference between your chanter and your mouthpiece. And we'll put that in to the next opening. Okay, that's going in quite nicely. I should mention at this stage, some bagpipes may be a little bit harder to install the tubes in. It might be a little bit tight. If that's the case, you can just use a smear of Vaseline on the around here to help just push it through. It can help. And alternatively, some people may have the problem where your stocks are too small. In that case, with the tape provided, just put tape around the bottom of your stock just to give a bit more width, and that will seal it. And then of course taping outside, as you'll see soon. So that's the mouthpiece installed. And again, you want to check your angle that it's coming in nice and in a good spot for where you're going to be using it. Next, we're going to use the bass drone. So this is an important spot, making sure we get our bass drone in the right one. This is a left-hand, or a right-hand bag for a regular plane. The bass drone will be in the furthest hole from the zip, and we just want to make sure we install that in the right spot. So just putting that in there. Okay. And then of course the two tenor drones. Okay, so I have installed all the stocks, as you can see here, and then we just want to use the tape to go around and seal the stocks in. This is the tape. Please use the tape provided with the bag. Keeping it tight as you do this. And it just needs to go around a few times, but again, you want to keep a tight seal. Okay, so now you should have your bag with all your stocks installed and secured in with the tape. Now we need to connect the tubes with the manifold. So I have my two canisters here and your manifold. Now that just simply slides off like that, and that's the top there, and you can see it interchangeable to the two. Now I have all my tubes inside, and I'm going to start with the red for the chanter, blue for the bass drone, the middle tenor drone, and the outside tenor drone. Okay, so now we have the tubes on, but you can see it's not going to be straight with the bag, and that can cause problems when you're cutting off your bag. So just to fix that problem, you could have this arise at any point in the duration of your bag usage. You just have to turn the tubes equally so that they do sit comfortably in the correct position, and that will fix your angle of the canister inside the bag until it goes in nicely and straight. You want to be careful that your tubes aren't kinked in any way, and they should seem to sort of sit fairly comfortably. So that's sitting in there now quite nicely and straight. So then we'll install the canister into the bag from the open end, and it has a stop on the end, so we want to go in from the other. And that just slides in, click, going into the bag. Now it's ready to play. Well, thanks for watching how to install the Ross bag system. If you have any further questions or inquiries, please go to our website. We hope to see you soon.